How you doing, everybody? Hope you all had a great day today. Me, unfortunately, it wasn't too bad until my ride home from work. And I take the bus and the subway to work because I work downtown, so it just makes more sense. And I wanted to talk to you guys about men that don't give up their seats for women of all ages. You know, whether you're a young girl, you know, middle-aged, old age, men should definitely 100%, if you're a real man and a gentleman, you give up your seat and you let the woman sit down. That's the way I was raised, that's the way my sons were raised. And I think it's just disgusting if a man won't get up to give a seat to a woman. What I notice is these little punks, they know what they're doing is wrong because they sit there and they're looking down at their phone and you see them glance up and that. They know, they're ashamed of themselves. They know that they should be getting up and giving that seat to a woman, especially an elderly woman, especially. So anyways, on the subway on the way home, the subway's busy. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. There's tons of people on it. I don't even bother going to sit down because I know within one stop I'm going to get up anyways. So there's this guy sitting there. And there's an old lady gets on the bus, you know, 75, something like that anyways. You could tell she wants to sit down. And he looks up, he sees her. What does he do? He pulls his phone out of his pocket. He starts messing around with his phone on the subway. And you could just see it in him. He knew he's supposed to get up. Me, the big mouth that I am, couldn't let this one go. I'm like, hey, excuse me. He doesn't look up. I'm like, excuse me. He looks up. I'm like, how about you get up and you let this woman sit down? And she's like, oh, no, it's okay. And I said, no, it's not. And I said, you need to get up and let this woman sit down. The guy looked at me. He looks at her. Now everybody's listening. Everybody's watching now to see what he's going to do. So he felt like a total punk. He knew he's got no choice. He's got to get up. He gets up. I look at her. I said, please, have a seat. She looks at me. She just melts. She's like, thank you. Why I had to do that, I have no idea. He's not my son. He's not my brother. Why I had to do it's just disgusting. Anyways, I could feel his eyes burning into the side of my head the whole time. Personally, I don't give a shit because I'll knock anybody out. I don't care. I'm a meathead like that. I don't give a shit. I wanted to make this video on the subway, on the bus, but I knew that that was definitely going to cause a problem, and for sure I was going to end up in a fight, and I refused to go back to jail. Anyways, why do men not teach their sons how to be gentlemen? And if they did teach you that and you ignore it when you're out there and you don't give up your chair or hold the door for a woman, my wife, the first time we went out and she got up to go to the washroom and I stood up, she almost fell over. She didn't even know what was going on. She's like, where are you going, baby? Even the women aren't raised to know that this is what real men are supposed to do. You open the door, you give up your seat, you help her on with her coat, you pull her chair out when you go to sit down. These are the things that gentlemen are supposed to do, and over the years this has been completely lost on society, and I think it's fucking disgusting. I'll let you know that my 2 boys, since they were 6, 7 years old, taking the bus to hockey with me, they knew you get up and you get that seat to a woman. Like I said, I don't care if it's a little girl, middle age, I don't care what age they are. If it's a female, you get your ass up and you get her to sit down. The other side of the coin is women these days, and it's not just now, this is probably going back about 20 years with all the woman lib crap and all that shit. They pushed it so far that, you know how many women I've had to basically push them, not physically, but get them to take the seat when I get up to offer it because, oh, no, I don't need it. Because they feel like I'm taking something away from them that makes them the weaker sex because the man's getting up to give them their seat, which is just fucking stupid. If a man is classy enough to act like a gentleman to you, please accept what he's offering you, whether it's holding the door or giving you a seat, you know. I think that it goes both ways. But the men are the ones that have to make the initial statement. Anyways, I know for sure this topic, especially women, know what I'm saying is true, feel the same way I do, and you guessed it, I'm the one with the fucking balls to say it. Now, I'm driving, and it's okay because I'm not touching my phone, but maybe it's a little, maybe I shouldn't be, I don't know. I'm on the way to the vape store. At least it's got me off cigarettes. 33 years smoking, 12 weeks vaping, people. It's the way to go. If you tried quitting smoking and you tried everything, the vape's the way to go. Start at 12 milligrams and knock it down every few weeks. It's awesome. Now I gotta quit vaping, another habit. Anyways, God bless to all of you. And Beth, if you see this video too, Mrs. Chapman, you know who I'm talking about. Godspeed in recovery from your surgery. And I hope that all the traces of the cancer are gone. And God bless you and your family. You guys are amazing and you're an inspiration. All right. I love you all, everybody. Have a good evening. Take care.